Ethan's behavior over the past year is something that we used to make fun of together on the Leftovers podcast. Like we'd be literally making fun of like Tim Pool or Dave Rubin, and now he has become that person. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the Hasan broadcast coming to you live from, I think, maybe sunny. Not entirely certain if it is sunny or not, but very cold. Nihon desu. Tokyo. Nihon desu. Minato City. No Insta story? I did post an Insta story. It didn't upload. It's so annoying. Anyway, 33 and still doesn't know what sun is. Hasan, you look very suburban right now. Love the stream yesterday, respectfully. Hey, are you hungover? No, No, it's 5 a.m., man. I've been up for an hour. That's amazing. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, I'm hungover at 5 a.m. I'm insane. I drink all night and then I just start streaming. Anyway. You two were caked up. Well done yesterday. Also, cool sweater. Thank you. I'm wearing... Basically, listen, I'm in Nihon desu, all right? Not for much longer, unfortunately. And it makes me very sad to think about. It makes me very sad to think about. Because it's 5 a.m. out here, okay? It's 5 a.m. Wednesday the 5th. But where you're at, it's actually... If you're in Los Angeles, where you're at, it's actually 12 p.m. the day prior. Okay, I only got a couple more days out here. This is basically my last day, my last full day out here. But there's some advantages to going back to Los Angeles. One, I get to work out. Okay, that's huge. Two, Kaya. I miss Kaya a lot. I miss her a lot. That's my baby. Three, you get to see your favorite podcast co-host? No, that is not a benefit to it. But I guess Austin is back. Austin is back home. And he's writing in the chat. Austin, you missed out one of the craziest, gayest streams that we've ever done. We learned how to twerk yesterday. It was me and Miskiff. What is the workout on gym culture in Japan? I have no option. I have the option to move there to work for 3 years. Bro, you can make your own culture. Are you kidding me? As long as you don't have tattoos, you can go to most gyms, with the exception of... I mean, if you do have tattoos, you can go to the One Piece gym or like a Western focused gym probably. But... if you have the option to live in Japan as opposed to whatever kind of boring ass place you're living in right now, I would take it. Like, the thing is, for me, the only thing that's stopping me from living in Japan is the reality that I have to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. That's it. Like, you live in LA and it sucks, but not that much. No, my point is I would live here if I didn't have to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. The time zones are crazy. You just get used to time zones. No, man. No. What? Do you think I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning because I'm not fixing my jet lag? Are you stupid? No, I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning so I can stream, you dumb, for you. So you can sit there and watch. Dumbass. It's been 2 weeks. You really think that I just couldn't figure out jet lag? That's crazy. Dude in the chat's like, oh, you'd probably acclimate, dude, to the, time zone. If you live there, it's not a big problem. Oh, you think my body doesn't want to acclimate the Japanese time? There is no time slot in Japan where it makes sense to stream. There just doesn't exist. There's no time slot in Japan that makes sense for America. I would have to stream, I guess, like in the morning. It literally is the opposite world. It's the opposite time frame, chatters. My normal time for LA starts at 11 a.m. Like, all of my entire stream would be late at night. It is a terrible time zone for America. Can you please go to a Japanese head spa? Wait, did people unironically think like I just can't sleep at night and that's why I wake myself up every morning at 4 a.m. to start my stream? Like, people just genuinely thought I wanted to f my life up in Japan for 2 weeks? That's crazy. There's no way, right? That's just like one dude. I'm getting one guy. There's no way someone is like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, classic Hasan being so mean. Hasan self-sabotage. Yeah. Those are the chatters who understand only politics. Nah. Dude, just stream at 11 a.m. Japan time. Dog, 11 a.m. Japan time is like 7 p.m. Los Angeles or 8 p.m. Los Angeles. What are you talking about? Like, I have an EST audience as well. You're gonna be so sad when you leave Japan. Some of your best streams ever. Just stream at the normal time you would stream in the US. What's the problem? Okay, I think people are trying to with me to piss me off, so I yell at them. Yeah, if you have a job that doesn't require you to be on at the same time internationally, then yeah, I would live out here. If I only made VODs, you know, if my job required me to make VODs, like not live streaming, I could live out here for sure. Did you eat your expensive fruits? No. What is this? Built like the average Hasan fan? Oh, Floki owned a random dipshit. Look at this. Built like the average Hasan fan too. Imagine coming after Floki with that. That's so funny. He's so goddamn brolic. Go to bed at 8 p.m. Japan time and wake up at 4 a.m. Japan time. No, that's literally what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing every night. The reason why I'm able to be more revitalized in the mornings now is because Will left. So I don't go out at all or drink late into the night. I just have like my normal dinner at around 7:30 to 8 p.m. and I go to bed by like 10. So that's what it is. How's Will doing? Very sad, I think. He just keeps writing in the group chat about how sad he is. Grand Dunk territory. Will is the what? Old Will? Where's Kaya? Kaya is getting training. Anyway, yesterday, here, this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in my life in the world of Hasan, Hasanimated, in between the time period where I pressed the stop streaming button and pressed the start streaming button. I didn't even actually get into the personal news stuff, but after I ended the broadcast at the Fruit Cafe and we said bye-bye to Kaho Shibuya, okay, myself, Miz, and Wake went to Harajuku, and I went there because I wanted to get these pants that I saw Christian get from this brand called Not Conventional. So you are saying about the pants? Yeah, I went and I got some pants at Harajuku, and then we went to a vintage store. Dude, I've been thrifting like a crazy person out here. I got a bunch of turtlenecks. Have you been to Shimokitazawa for thrift shopping? No, I haven't. You need to take Wake shopping. Yeah, Wake loves shopping, by the way. Like, he's actually a shopper. He was a model, so he knows his brands and shit. It's kind of crazy. I made Miz shop a little bit too, but he didn't really with it at all. I tried to get him to buy a bunch of different jackets, and he just wouldn't do it. Secondhand store for your size. You sure they didn't make one by too big by mistake? No, that's the other thing. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I need to get, for the first time ever in all of my years of being alive, for the first time ever, I actually fit into stuff in Japan. And that made me go crazy mode. And I definitely need to. I didn't fit into anything last time I was in Japan. And this time I actually do fit into shit. So I'm just going kind of crazy. I'm going crazy mode. I have to buy a second bag for sure. Like, I'm going to need a second checked in luggage. Anyway, I need to get a second suitcase. I've never had that happen before. Probably cheaper to ship it with a courier. I mean, it's free if I check it in. It comes with the ticket. Montclair turtlenecks are like 800 to 1,000, so like 100 is like a huge steal. Just by the way, yes, everything I got was like, I got a bunch of different shit, and it was like, I got a Aura-Lee, which is another great brand. I got like an Aura-Lee sweater. That one was even cheaper. That one was like $70, and I got like another one for 30. Which ones just want the politics and are waiting patiently? The freaking nerds, dude. The lame ass nerds. You got the 60s psychology fit on? Thank you. But yeah, we got gay as hell yesterday, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Auntie Piker did. Holy moly. It's like I've never done a stream that was just like, yo, what the, bro, I just clicked on Twitter, and the first thing I see is just something insane. The nuke is ruining my relationship. My boyfriend defends Hasan. I thought I could ignore it. I don't want to control what he consumes, and just told him to not watch Hasan in front of me, and he agreed. Now with all this new information about, I can't ignore it anymore. I can't even look at my boyfriend. I really don't want to start a fight, but I can't say anything anymore. How do I go about approaching him on this? I know it's going to be a big fight. Like, that's so sad, man. What the hell? Nah, there's no way. There's no way that's real. Wait, what? What? You should respond? Dude, that's crazy. I mean, that shit just busted my brain a little bit. It broke my brain a little bit. Like, how? It was fake. There was another post in your subreddit saying something. All right, anyway. Still though, my first day cop, that trench coat was crazy. My first day trench coat purchase was insane, and I still ride that. I got some Yoji too. That was also, again, something that I fit into. I don't know. It's just it probably doesn't mean much to everybody else. You're like, why am I listening to a rich guy? Get to the news, man. Why am I listening to a rich guy go on a super expensive vacation and purchase all these expensive clothes? I hate this guy. He's such a fake socialist. And if that's your attitude about it, you're probably right. I mean, but this is also quite literally what I do every day, which is talk to you about my personal experiences. And obviously, I love fashion and I love fitness, and being able to come back here and being able to fit into clothes was like kind of crazy, honestly. What happened to the pants that got cream pied at TwitchCon? That was what I was on the hunt for. Those are archived Yohji Yamamoto pants. Poor home for Yohji Yamamoto pants from like a long ass time ago. I actually literally found a similar version of them. I got them dry cleaned. I wore them in Japan. I brought them here a lot, but I'm also in a relatively expensive. You lost weight in Japan? No, I didn't lose weight in Japan. I definitely gained weight. China is not a communist country. The people do not own the means of production, and the government deliberately suppresses the wages of its workers. True, King. True. I think China is a higher functioning social democracy, which you can consider to be a transitional socialist state, especially considering that there is a tremendous amount of, I mean, the land ownership is the major difference, I think. But yeah, China doesn't say that they're communist anyway. But you're not wrong. That's how I treat China. I treat China as a social democracy, but with a lot of socialist values in terms of land ownership, and that's it, which is a major hurdle to overcome. So in terms of Norway, I would say that they're closer to a transitional socialist state than Norway is, if social democracy is on that spectrum, which it technically isn't. Social democracy is not on the anti-capitalist spectrum, even though there are higher degrees of socialization. There's currently a civil war happening in DDG, as many are accusing Dan DDG defender Saltman of collaborating with Ethan Klein on the content fluke. Yeah, of course they did. What do you mean? That's not... How is that a speculation? Ethan is literally also trying to do a mass email campaign to try to get Twitch banned, or try to get me banned off Twitch directly. He realized that his YouTube video didn't pop off, so now he wants to do a direct email campaign. He has become everything that he used to despise about content creators. Yeah, he used multiple posts from their sub. I think it is pretty wild that you can just, I don't know, you can just be like, hey man, this is a bad person. Here is a 2-hour clip compilation of everything that I believe leads me into thinking that he's a bad person. He's a bad person, I promise you. And then people will just be like, yeah, that's right. I guess that's the case. Ironic that he make fun of people like this directly to your face in your podcast episodes. I know. Like, Ethan's behavior over the past year is something that we used to make fun of together on the Leftovers podcast. Like, we'd be literally making fun of like Tim Pool or Dave Rubin or Steven Crowder, or any number of different people that behave like this. And now he has become that person, and he's and the people that we used to make fun of, like Keemstar, are on board with his actions. Like, he's got Tim Pool and Keemstar rooting for him, all these like drama slop tubers rooting for him, and no one in his community goes, wait a minute, are we aligning with some weird people here? Is the community dynamic changing a little bit? Are we actually still a progressive community? Because it sure seems like we're losing our grip on being a progressive community, slowly but surely.